up, my brothers? Happy Friday, December 6th, 2019. It is your boy Jay, and I am driving to work, and I passed my very first work place that I started working at, Paramount's Great America, or now known, sorry, I had to flip the camera, but I am passing my very first job ever at Great America. It's an amusement park here in Northern California. When I was working there, it was owned by Paramount, and now it's called California's Great America. I was a ticket taker, and I worked at the toll booths in the parking lot, and it was one of the funnest jobs I've ever had. Got to meet a lot of people, and made a lot of connections there in high school. Yeah, so I'm driving to work right now. I will talk to you guys on the next clip. What's up, my brother? So I am leaving a meeting right now. It's raining a little bit, and it's kind of cool. I went to this fellowship in Fremont that my sponsor got sober at, that I started going to because of his recommendation or suggestion. And it was cool. They're celebrating, or we're celebrating, 59 years of being here in Fremont. And it's like one of the main staple fellowships of Fremont. And some of the other smaller fellowships, or even bigger fellowships, kind of branched off this fellowship. And it's kind of cool because we got to hear some of the history behind it. The speaker tonight talked about one of the originators of this fellowship, and it was cool just to be amongst a lot of people with sobriety, just like a regular meeting, but people who really dove in and got sober here at this fellowship. And it's nice to be a part of, and to remember why we were all brought here in the very first place to this fellowship, and that's pretty much just to stay sober. And yeah, there's a lot of people here with different amounts of sobriety, and you can feel the love and the support in the room. And I didn't have to feel alone in a room full of other people. And I can definitely say that in my addiction, I suffered a lot of that. And that was just because of my own imagination, my own unreality that I was feeling a certain way. And I can definitely say now I can go to any fellowship, brand new fellowship, and not feel alone anymore. So it's really cool. I'm gonna focus on the driving, turn off my light, and I will talk to you guys when I get home. What's up, my brothers, and welcome to the end of vlog talk. So I was talking to you guys in the car, and I just came back from a meeting, and it was really cool. I'm really into the history of my fellowships that I go to, and it's just, again, kind of cool to hear the stories of people in the past and what they had to go through at different meetings, and how everything just started. And it all started with just a group of alcoholics coming together, wanting to have more meetings available, and they made it happen. And it's cool that it's something that I can benefit from, and hopefully I can continue this privilege by reaching out to the next newcomer that comes into the room, and asking the same questions that others did for me 14 September, October, November, December, 16 months ago. 16 months. I'm freaking 16 months sober. Crazy. You know, people did not have to reach out their hand to me, but I guess they could see something in me that reminded them of the desperation when they first came into the rooms, and I'm very grateful for that. Definitely, God was working for me in a way that I could never do for myself, so very grateful for that. To continue the 12 steps of AA, let's talk about step 4, which is searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. And this is a part in the steps, the 12 steps, where a lot of people go out because they don't want to look at themselves. And luckily I didn't really know what it meant to take a moral and fearless inventory until I started working on it with my sponsor. And without the guidance of him, I probably would not have gone through it, just like everyone else. If you've been watching my vlogs from that time, I did stay on this step for a while. I think 3 months. Was the time my first sponsor went out, and I didn't want to get a second sponsor, and I finally rose my hand to say I didn't have one, and my current sponsor reached out, and all he did was ask me if I'm willing. And I'm so glad that I said yes, because he's actually the guy that I wanted to be my sponsor from the very beginning. So again, God's working for me in a way that I can never do, and everything just aligned. Everything in my recovery journey has just fallen into place whenever I don't get in the way of it. When I was doing my inventory, I saw a lot of the behavior patterns that I had, or sometimes some of them I still have, to cause wreckage. And it is on paper, and I still have my lists, and I always refer back to that whenever I have any issues and defects of character that pop up in my mind, and I look back at that list and I look at all the things that I've done to other people for whatever reason, and I'm humbled by that. Yeah, it's a great step, and it's it is the first action step in the 12 steps. The first 3 were not really actions. It was more admittance, believing, and having courage to surrender my will to a higher power. And now it's actually putting pen to paper of all the things of my past, and I have to take a look at that. The next step is a very powerful step, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow about that. Real quick, you guys, this is just a quick cut. I was thinking about the principles of the steps, and I think I got them wrong. So I looked it up, and step 3 is actually surrender, and step 4 is courage. So step 3 was made a decision to give our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood him. So in that step, we are surrendering. We are surrendering to a higher power. We're not in control anymore, and we're giving it up to my higher power, or to your higher power, your will, or my will, my self-will, my ego. And step 4 was about courage. Courage to take a look at my inventory and my past and to assess it. So sorry for the confusion, you guys. I knew it was kind of like weird because I was really trying to like pick my brain and try to say what these things meant to me, and I got the list messed up. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon. Battery's dying here on my camera, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. If you made it to the end of this vlog, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys listening to me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let's remember to be confident, be humble, be honest, and most importantly, be well. Until the next one, my brothers. Peace. I went to the casino, and you're put pretty well at the casino.